Hey, it's me, your hiking mom. This is my trail report for the Pemi Loop, which I hiked in August 2025. We decided to hike the loop counterclockwise so we could end our hike after an epic traverse of Franconia Ridge rather than on the endless railroad grade between the Bonds and Lincoln Woods. We started our hike bright and early out of Lincoln Woods, getting on trail around 9 a.m., and we chugged along the railroad grade towards the Bonds. We took a short detour to Franconia Falls, and it was so worth the stop. We took our lunch break at the base of the Bond Cliff Trail and filtered some water in the Pemigewasset River. The climb up Bond Cliffs was relatively steady and not too strenuous despite the hot weather. Unfortunately, we made the mistake of not topping off our water bottles after the first few crossings of Black Brook, and we did run out of water as we climbed up the summit of Bond. Nevertheless, we made it safely to Gio tent site and were able to replenish our water sources from the spring. We had to share a tent site with another group, but overall the camp area was not overly crowded. We got really lucky at night and we had perfectly clear skies, which enabled us to sleep with our rainfly off, and we were even treated to seeing a couple of shootings. This is our GPS track from day one, and we hiked about 11 miles and climbed about 3,900 feet. As you can see, this trail starts off nice and gentle, and then it really starts to ramp up as you start to ascend up Bond Cliff. Fortunately, the switchbacks up Bond Cliff are graded really nicely, so you're able to kind of just put your body in low gear and slowly work your way up. There's nothing that really gets super steep in terms of grade. We had a shorter day planned for day 2 and were able to take our time getting out of camp. We made our way along the Twinway and took time to relax and enjoy on the summit of South Twin. From there, we headed down to Galehead Hut, where we were able to enjoy some chocolate baked goods made by the Hut crew. I didn't take any pictures of those because I ate them too quickly. After Galehead Hut, we suffered up the steep climb to Garfield Ridge tent site. We got pretty lucky and we were able to snag a platform all to ourselves and settled in for another night on trail. Today, we hiked 6.6 miles and gained about 2,200 feet of vertical. Overall, this was a pretty chill day of hiking, but the descent from South Twin and the climb up Garfield definitely tested us. We woke up early on day 3 knowing we had a lot of climbing and miles ahead of us to get back to Lincoln Woods. We cruised over the summit of Garfield, then descended towards the start of the climb off Lafayette. There's a lot of up and downs between Garfield and Lafayette, and this section was definitely the hardest section that we'd done so far. When we finally got to the summit, we were ready to soak in the view. I was especially happy because the last time I'd been on the summit of Lafayette was to finish my 48 in November of 2022. And at the time, it was below zero and extremely windy. It was really nice to be able to properly enjoy Franconia Ridge this. The weather started to return on us as we headed down Mount Liberty, and we ended up descending into Liberty Springs tent site to wait out a thunderstorm as well as resupply on water. After discussing what we should do, we decided that we were going to hike out at night. I had hiked the Osseo Trail before and was very comfortable hiking it in the dark. This is our GPS track from day 3. My watch did die. As we came down the Osseo Trail, I was really glad that we decided to head counterclockwise because all that railroad grade at the end would have been really miserable. I had such a good time on this trip, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to me, and see the description box for my whole gear list.